Saturday night has arrived, and Saturday night belongs to Snick. Stay tuned.
In 1760, a young farmer came here. He studied law, danced with his sweetheart into the night, and ultimately changed his life and each of ours forever. His name was Thomas Jefferson. The place, Williamsburg, Virginia. The only colonial capital fully restored to remind us what life was like when we were changing into a place called America. Come to Colonial Williamsburg. For your free vacation planner, call 1-800-HISTORY.
The taste, shake, Ew, I'm in the mood for the munch. So give me the taste that goes crunch, crunch, crunch. Breakfast, you kid, I'm in. A cool shape, a big taste. So let's begin. Honey sweet taste in the milk that stays crunchy. Bowl after bowl, it's the taste that gets me funny and round. In my mouth, it makes a crunchy sound. Mom yells, honeycomb, I'm coming down. You can buy a box of honey taste you can't miss. Part of this balanced, nutritious breakfast.
Hide your cookies! Hide all your cookies! It's happening everywhere! Confection craziness! Baked goods battiness! Cookie cookiness! New Yoshi's cookie! Yoshi and Mario have a cookie factory gone mad! Only you can help sort them, stack them, and make them disappear! 1 player, 2 players, or 4! Yoshi's cookie on NES and Game Boy!
They're super small, super excellent, super tough, and super cool. Micro Machines. So many, so cool, so real, so small, so wow. So Micro Machines. And where do Micro Machines go for fun? Highways and byways. Micro Machines work hard at dumping dirt and working the crane at Ace Construction and cruising through the Highways and Byways toll plaza. Kick back at the off-road campsite. Highways and Byways, cool places for Micro Machines. Yeah. Micro Machines, vehicle packs, and Highways and Byways playsets, each sold separately. You put them together.
Nick Takes Over Your School is brought to you by Post Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles cereals and Cheetos Paws, the cheese-flavored snack.
Hi, Clarissa here, and let me explain. This is Christine. Christine is this year's winner of the Nick Takes Over Your School sweepstakes. And today, Nickelodeon is going to take over her school.
Yeah!
But first, we have to make sure she's home.
Good idea.
Hi, is Christine home?
Christine, you have visitors.
Hey, Christine, Nickelodeon's here to take over your school.
All right. During Snick, you'll see it all. We'll party down with Crisscross, and we'll do a lot of sliming.
Today, Nickelodeon takes over Laura Ingalls Wilder School.
Stay tuned for me, Clarissa, as I explain it all next. And keep watching Snick as Nickelodeon takes over our school! I think it was some ancient Greek philosopher who first said that in order to be happy, you should live your life in strict moderation. That means not too much of what you do like and not too much of what you don't like, just straight down the middle. It's like this. Eat as much of your favorite ice cream as you can possibly stand. Then, when you're a scoop away from hurling, back off. Stay in the sun long enough to match toast. But hit the shade once you start to look like a killer tomato. Spend as much of your clothing budget as you can on trendy shoes. But hold off on that up-to-minute pair that'll land you in Dorkville next week. Personally, I think moderation is okay, but only in moderation. The point is to do more of what you want to do, less of what you don't want to do, and then convince your parents to let you do it. Is moderation overrated? Well, I'll let you know, because I'm about to indulge in way too much of a good thing. I'm going to watch 24 hours of total TV. Okay, thanks to Mr. Futstein, homework is about to be as easy as watching TV. We've been assigned to study an ordinary object to figure out how to improve it. I've chosen television. Natch. Mr. Futstein says the only way to know your subject is to completely immerse yourself in it. So, in order to improve TV, I've decided to watch it for 24 hours straight. Hey, anything in the name of science. I know the ancient Greeks said all things in moderation, but that's because they didn't have remote control or cable guides. Can you imagine life in pre-TV BC? So, Dadopolis, what are we going to do tonight?
Well, Sportopolis, I thought we could study astronomy for a while and then discuss philosophy until it was too dark to see.
Sounds great.
Or we could do some painting on this pottery. Pass me a hunk of dry bread, please.
Sure, Fergopolis Breath. Why not? There's nothing else to do. They said they were the good old days. Personally, I'm glad to be on time for the 20th century. Hi, Sam.
Hey, Clarissa. So have you figured out your school project yet?
Yep, and I'm all set to watch TV.
Are you sure you should keep putting this off?
Who's putting it off, Sam? Watching TV is my project.
You're going to improve television?
I'm gonna try. I figure after I watch 24 hours, I'll have a pretty good idea of what needs improving.
Wow, you get to watch TV while I get to build the better vegetable.
So how's the search for the improved veggie going?
Well, I figured that if I cross-pollinate a pea plant and a corn plant, I'll get square peas that don't roll around on your plate.
Cool, P squared.
It's a big advancement to mankind, you hear?
What's with the accent, Sam?
My dad's discovered country western music. He's been playing it non-stop all week. I can't get that down-home twang out of my head.
I wonder what I'll sound like after 24 hours of total TV.
I guess you'll know in 24 hours. So, does this mean you're not coming to the spring carnival tonight?
Sorry, Sam. Schoolwork comes first.
But don't you want to watch me win the pie-eating contest?
Sorry, Sam. I guess you'll just have to choke down cherry pie until it comes out your nose without me this year.
Okay, I'm off. I smell pies a-waiting.
You better get along, little doggy, because I'm headed for the big TV roundup.
So long, partner.
Okay, what should I watch? The Wide World of Mud Wrestling, Roadkill 911, or America's Funniest Home Shopping. Before I make any big decisions, I better go stock up on supplies.
Okay, I say we go with the leafier tree.
Oh, but Marshall, don't you think a beautiful flowering tree would be nicer?
Shannon, I thought we agreed, right, that the bare spot in the backyard needs some shade, and a flower tree looks great for 4 weeks, and then I spend the rest of the season raking.
Don't worry about the yard work, Dad. Clarissa's very handy with the rake.
I'm not too bad with a baseball bat either.
Oh, Marshall, let's get the magnolia.
Okay, all right, the magnolia tree it is.
You'll learn to love it.
Yeah, who's gonna help with the dig?
Sorry, Dad, but I'm booked. Remember, my school project.
Oh, yeah, that's right, your TV thing.
Well, Ferguson, that leaves you.
Oh, Mom, Dad, don't you remember my aching sacroiliac?
Yeah, well, this will be the cure.
Happy digging.
Come on, Ferguson, let's get going.
Oh, Clarissa, try not to sit too close to the screen.
Don't worry, Mom.
And come join us when you need a break.
What break? Oops. Better get a move on. Don't want to miss 0 hour. The future of television might just lie in my hands. Okay, supplies are stocked. I'm relaxed, yet alert, ready and raring to go. Let the Total TV Marathon begin. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Well, I've been watching TV for 4 solid hours now. Actually, 4 hours, 11 minutes, and 23 seconds according to my Total TV time meter. And I've loved every pixel of it. Well, maybe not every pixel. I've already seen 36 acts of violence, 7 commercials that make drinking look cool, and more remarkable household cleaners than I ever knew existed. But the best thing I've seen all day was right outside my window during my 30-second eye strain break. Ferguson sentenced to 1 afternoon of hard labor. Looking good, Ferg face! That makes except for all the times he's hogged the TV and kept me from my favorite shows. But you know, starting to wonder if I even have any favorite shows. The shows look like commercials, the commercials look like shows, and if you want information, they give you infomercials. On the other hand, live TV can be pretty cool. It puts you right in the middle of the action for the Olympics, elections. Hey, it's instant history. Like, I wonder what would have happened if Paul Revere's ride had been televised live. Let's take a look at how things might have been. Paul! We're here live with local silversmith Paul Revere, who just hung one lantern in the North Church bell tower. Paul, what's your message tonight?
The British are coming. The British are coming.
You heard it here first. The British are coming. Thanks, Paul. Anything else you'd like to say?
You're right. Oh, right. One if by land, two if by sea.
Okay, fellow countrymen, that's the news.
Oh, one more thing. Arm yourselves.
Looks like you've got your work cut out for you.
You're right. I've got a world-famous midnight ride coming up.
And we'll be there with live, up-to-the-minute coverage every step of the way. Good luck, Paul. And thanks for the exclusive.
Oh, remember, Sundays are savings days at Revere Silver Shop. 10% off for Patriots. 30 days, same as cash.
This is Clarissa Darling reporting from the Old North Church. And now, back to you, George. See what I mean? I know exactly how to improve TV. Make it live, all the time. Of course, what would we do when things got boring? Hey, I'm busy, Mr. Green Jeans. Don't you knock? Hey, you're tracking mud all over my floor.
You mean my floor? A couple of throw pillows, I could turn this place into something.
What are you talking about, Fergface?
Oh, once you go completely insane from watching all this TV, I expect there'll be a vacancy. I've always fancied a two-room suite.
Take a hike, Fergenstein.
Okay, but I'll be back. Your eyes already look a little glazed.
That's because they're looking at you.
Anything you say, sis. Just remember Molly McGillip.
Who? Never mind. Don't tell me.
Well, since you asked, Molly McGillip of Eugene, Oregon. She holds the world record for continuous TV watching.
So what?
So she went completely nuts. They had to drag her away from the television when she claimed to be Pat Sajak's wife and can only communicate by singing Babaloo.
Like I might believe that.
Fine. Keep watching. We'll have to put you in the basement, feed you yogurt until the men in white coats haul you off to the funny farm.
Can't wait. I'll see you there. Now get out. Great. I've already missed 11.5 seconds of total TV. I wonder if Madame Curie had to deal with annoying little brothers.
So flavorful. Something else we do there.
Okay, we're now 6 hours deep into total TV. So far, I've changed the channel 1,739 times, and the only thing I know for sure is that there's plenty of room for improvement. Like there should be a 2-minute warning sign before each commercial break so you can get ready to make a sandwich. And for each gratuitous babe in a bikini, they should show Jason Priestley on a motorcycle. I think I'm on my way to a scientific breakthrough.
Clarissa, come down and join us while it's still light out.
That's a good idea. I am getting a bit of cabin fever.
I'll be right back. Oh, Clarissa, I'm glad you decided to join us.
Bit of sunshine doesn't have to get in the way of scientific research, Mom.
You're gonna watch out here?
You can't expect me to just interrupt my project. If I don't watch continuously, my research will be flawed.
Well, maybe the scientist could use a glass of lemonade.
Thanks, Mom.
What do you want this, Dad?
Ah, thanks, Ferguson. You can leave it right there.
Oh, thanks. Okay. Just stay right where you are, sis. And if there's anything I can get you, please don't hesitate to ask. I want to make your last few moments of sanity as comfortable as possible.
I have an idea. Why don't you chew on some tin foil?
Look what I just happened to have found. You might want to take a look at this. Note page 47. I highlighted the good parts.
TV overload psychosis, the major warning signs.
It's a well-documented phenomenon, yet, lamentably, there's still no cure.
That's because they're still looking for the cure for toxic Ferg breath syndrome.
Forecast, plenty of sunshine.
Hey, look, it's the 24-hour weather channel. Isn't nature the best? We're now approaching hour number 14 of total TV. My biggest discovery so far? It's not as much fun as I thought it would be. There's no real give and take between you and the TV, except it's giving me a headache.
Church-dominated state.
Hey.
Talk about what spending
What's going on?
You
The channels are changing on their own. They're freaking out.
And
They're freaking me out. The first irreversible sign of TV overload psychosis is audio and visual hallucinations. Specifically, delusions of involuntary channel changing. This is easy to cure. I'll just shut it off.
From Atlanta.
Second symptom, hearing the TV after you've shut it off. Can't believe this. 10 hours left. I must go on. I can't go on. I will go on. I've got to continue in the name of science. Even if total TV drives me totally crazy.
Stay tuned for more Clarissa as Nick takes over our school. Why do species get endangered? Well, it's usually because their environment changes. They run out of food, clean water, or a place to live, like the forest that used to be there before they built them all. It usually happens because people forget that animals need a place to live too. You wouldn't go over and mess up your next door neighbor's house. So just like you respect your people neighbors, respect your animal neighbors. We're all in this together.
This Orange Appeal is brought to you by the National Wildlife Federation and Nickelodeon.
You're now fully trained, Special Agent. You have your assignment and your special equipment.
When you want a special water gun, you want the Super Soaker multi-directional soaker. Like our regular Super Soakers, the MDS delivers a drenching spray, but it also has an extra feature, a nozzle that lets you cover your flanks. The Super Soaker MDS.
Water gun's a whole new twist.
Also available, the Super Soaker Bow and Arrow.
So, higher education got you down? Well, step into it. Step into a Slim Jim. Turn to the spice, that beefy, juicy taste.
What is the meaning of this?
Need a little excitement? Step into a Slim Jim.
Get ready for motorcycles. They're not motorcycles, but motorcycles aren't like any bikes you've ever seen. They're tested tough, and now they're off the test track. Are you ready for motorcycles? One wild ride.
Shake it up. Pump it up. Mup it up with the Muppet Babies every weekday at 4:30, 3:30 Central on Nickelodeon.
Now back to Snick as Nick takes over our school.
It's 2 a.m. Do you know where your children are? This concludes the Late Show.
Hi, kids. Welcome to Sunrise Schoolhouse.
Hi, you there?
Visit them, pray with them, get them in.
A little while ago.
Was it?
Return to base league. A shoulder or thigh?
Oh no, not that channel changing thing again. At least we're winding down. I think it's time for an extra special total TV update. Viewer discretion advised. Late yesterday afternoon, Mom and Dad planted their tree right on schedule. Saturday at 6:30, 5:30 Central. Will their little tree survive? Stay tuned for the thrilling conclusion. Mom's not a tree doctor, but she's been playing one in the kitchen. Her special health formula has a secret ingredient. Guess what? Meanwhile, on a network all his own, Ferguson's developed a sudden interest in electronics. He's also got blueprints of my room. Why? Does he think he can take it over? This is one spin-off series that gets 2 thumbs way down. As for me, I'm showing all the classic symptoms of TV overload psychosis. If I don't do something fast, my signals may wind up permanently scrambled. Hi, Sam.
Hi, Clarissa.
Hi, Clarissa. Hi, Hillary.
We wanted to be at the finish line.
Yeah, so when do we start the countdown?
According to my total TV time meter, let the countdown begin. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes! Congratulations!
So how do you feel, champ?
Like Molly McGillip after they hauled her off.
Molly who?
Guys, do I look funny to you?
You mean like Bozo the Clown?
Yeah, funny haha or funny weird?
Funny, I'm completely loony.
You're not loony. You've just been up all night.
Or the eyes, or...
It's hard to concentrate when the channels won't stop changing.
Yeah, that's weird.
You mean it's not just me? Wait, watch what happens when I turn it off.
Where's all that TV noise coming from?
You mean you hear it too?
Hey, it's coming from the speaker.
The speaker? That's great!
Why? It's annoying.
But it means I'm not crazy. I thought it was just in my head, but now I see. It was just across the hall.
What are you talking about, Clarissa?
Come on, I'll show you what I mean.
It's like a bad James Bond movie to me.
Rugrats been trying to convince me my brains are scrambled by scrambling the TV. The sickest part is, I almost fell for it.
Nah, you were just in a weakened state from pulling an all-nighter.
Fergface is the one that's gonna be in a weakened state when I get through with him.
So what are you gonna do?
What any self-respecting sibling would do. Strike back.
But don't forget your school project.
Don't worry, it's all part of the big picture. I'm going to improve television and the quality of my life in one stroke. Here's my idea.
Oh, hi, Clarissa.
Hi, Mom.
Why are you carrying that TV around? You're not still watching, are you?
No, the viewing's over, but I'm carrying it around to, well, get a feel for it.
Clarissa, this TV thing. Why didn't you come outside with your father and me for a little while, huh?
I'd like to, Mom, but I can't interrupt my regularly scheduled programming.
Okay, dear.
And now, here's Johnny.
Sis, please, have some juice. You're looking very peaked.
It's not just for breakfast anymore. Oh, and could you please pour a glass for my friend, Mr. TV, too?
Sure. It's nice to have friends when you're crazy. So, should we call the Looney Bin yet?
Call now. Only $2.99 for the first minute, 50 cents for each additional minute.
Really, sis? Tell me more.
Please stand by. This is a test. This is only a test.
Beautiful. I'm so happy for you, sis.
If you act now while supplies last, you'll receive this free commemorative Liberace plate with your order.
Yeah, right. A Liberace plate. That sounds great. I'll take a dozen. And your room.
Yes, and thanks for playing. We have some lovely parting gifts for our runners-up.
That's very interesting. But hold that thought. I've done it. Ferguson W. Dar, super genius.
Super idiots, more like it. Now that the bases are loaded, I think it's time to knock Fergface out of the park.
Help! Somebody help! Ferguson! Help! Get me out of here!
What? Where are you?
Here!
Where?
Here! Lower, stupid!
How'd you get on TV?
I'm not on it, I'm in it! Get me out of here!
What is this?
Hi, Clarissa.
Hi, Sam. How's it going?
Hey, where's Clarissa?
Nowhere. See ya.
Help, Sam! I'm trapped!
Clarissa? What are you doing in there?
I don't know, and I don't know how to get back! I pressed the dial and I got zapped! Help me!
Oh, please, spare me. This is clearly a videotape.
But there's no tape in there.
What do you mean? There's gotta be a tape in there.
And how do you think I can answer you? Techno-weenie? Hey, that feels weird.
Ferguson, stop!
Hey, don't just sit there and do something. My pixels are starting to go fuzzy.
My best friend, lost in TV land forever.
Help me, I'll never watch TV again if you just get me out of here.
This is stupid. I'm turning it off.
Don't touch the dial. I may never come back.
Don't do it, Ferguson. How can you cancel your own sister?
Somebody do something!
I didn't do this. She's the one that watched too much TV. You can't pin this on me. It's not my fault.
You drove her to this, Ferguson.
You can't prove anything!
The coast is clear. You did great.
It worked?
He's totally freaked. The TV snow was a great effect.
I guess that those years in the AV squad finally paid off. Yeah, and the attic is a great TV studio.
You should have seen Ferguson's face.
Yeah, the one time I wanted to see Fergwad's mug, and I missed it.
Dad, TV is a powerful medium. In the wrong hands, it could be extremely dangerous.
Forget it, Ferguson.
We're not going to take away Clarissa's TV privileges just because she tricked you.
Oh, bless you.
I can't believe I'm allergic to magnolia blossoms.
I know, we should have gone with the elm tree.
Sam, peas on the cob is much better than square peas anyway.
And all it took was hard work, discipline, and a little crazy glue.
That's one small bite for man, one giant meal for mankind.
Say, Sport, how'd your project go?
Here, I'll show you.
Thanks, but no thanks. I've had all the TV I can stomach for a while.
Oh, come on, Ferguson. Let's have a look, huh?
Besides, this isn't regular TV. It's new and improved interactive Clarissa Vision. Hi, and welcome to UnTV. After an intensive analysis of the value of TV, I decided it would be a lot more fun if we could interact with it.
What did you think of that, Clarissa?
Believe it or not, Ferguson provided the inspiration.
I just want you to know I didn't believe your childish prank for a minute.
Interacting with your TV is easier than you think. Ready? Okay, here's interactive TV exercise number 1. First, hold up your remote. Good. Next, aim it directly at the screen in front of you. Now you got it. And for the third and most important step, locate the power button and click it off. Bye. TV or UnTV? Florida.
What's going on here?
Nick's taking over the library.
Okay, Christine, if you say so.
Hey, gang, we're gonna learn a new dance, and it's called the SNICK. You do the skateboard, you do the pogo stick, you turn yourself around, and that's what we call the SNICK. You do the skateboard, you do the pogo stick, you turn yourself around, and that's what we call the SNICK. You do the skateboard, you do the pogo stick, you turn yourself around, and that's what we call the SNICK. Miss Nordine, are you okay?
And that's how you do the SNICK.
We'll take care of Mrs. Nordine while you stay tuned for Roundhouse next.
As Nickelodeon takes over
our school!
Mostly all adults think about is probably business and stuff like that. And kids think about all the environment and the pollution.
You should ride your bike more often because it doesn't really burn any rubber or it doesn't even really give any gas out.
When we take our kids to the supermarket and give them and we get money.
We're gonna grow up and we can hopefully make a difference.
Hide your cookies! Hide all your cookies! It's happening everywhere! Confection craziness! Baked goods fattiness! Cookie cookiness! New Yoshi's cookie! Yoshi and Mario have a cookie factory gone mad! Only you can help sort them, stack them, and make them disappear! 1 player, 2 players, or 4! Yoshi's Cookie on NES and Game Boy!
Oh, bad driver. Oh, Kellogg's Smacks. I love those sweet little puffs of wheat. Bad kitty. Hi-ya. Take that, kitty. Dirty prowler snare. Now for those yummy snacks. Nice driving, Captain Kitty.
Yes, let Kellogg's Smacks be part of your complete breakfast.
My Smacks, a dig out.
Super Tower with Super Soaker Super Soaker Man, the robot with super soaker power.
4 times better, 4 times longer, 4 times the TV viewing pleasure guaranteed when you watch the 4 classic episodes in every very, very Nick at Night. Tonight, it's Very, Very Derby Day. 4 classic episodes guest starring horses. A salute to the Kentucky Derby. That's this week's Very, Very Nick at Night. And it all starts tonight at 10, 9 Central. Join us if you can. Thank you.
The Nick Maniac Challenge presents action times 2. 2 hours of Nickelodeon's guts. 2 hours of wild and crazy kids. Take the challenge this weekend on Nick.
Nick Takes Over Your School is brought to you by Post Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles cereals and Cheetos Paws, the cheese-flavored snack.
Go down to where the music and the fun never ends. As long as the music keeps playing, you know what I'm saying. I know that I can find it
Miss American International Universal I Look Better Than You pageant. Now let's meet our host. He's a has-been actor who only works once a year, and she's his shallow, plastic-looking wife. It's Gary Squalid and Mary Jo Bobby Sue Jeannie Beth Parker.
Thank you, Dave. Well, Mary Jo Bobby Sue Jeannie Beth, tonight this stage will be filled with 50 of the most beautiful young women in America.
That's right, Gary, and the great thing is 49 of them will go home feeling like complete losers.
Not only that, everything about this show is designed to make sure all 50 of them are made to feel like pieces of meat.
That's great, Gary. After all, looks are everything.
Boy, if those girls are losers, I must be a real bow wow.
Hurry up and get to the swimsuit competition.
Why is the camera looking at me? I'm not thinking anything.
Ever feel self-conscious about your looks?
Yes.
About your stringy hair?
Yes.
Or that zit on your chin?
Yes.
Or your funny-looking ears?
No. Are my ears funny looking?
Ever feel like everybody in the world is staring at you?
Yes, it sort of feels like that right now.
Ever wish you can just crawl into a cave and never be seen again?
Yeah. Oh, but all the good caves are already taken.
Not anymore. Now there's new Hide and Go Freak, the portable cave from Shameco. Whether it's a new crop of zits or just a really bad haircut, Hide and Go Freak is like your own little world where you're free to sulk or just throw a tantrum all to yourself. Just listen to these unhappy customers.
Go away.
What are you looking at, butthead? Leave me alone! Hide and Go Freak even comes with a built-in feeding hole.
Honey, I know that you're upset, but you've got to keep your strength up.
Order now and receive this handcrafted bedpan, absolutely free. Hide and Go Freak, perfect for the whole family.
Sweetie, my mother's going to be here in 5 minutes now. Where are you?
Get yours today.
You know, Mary Jo Bobby Sue Jeannie Beth, these ladies come here to beautiful Southwest Claude County primarily for the pageant, but there are plenty of other activities to make their week exciting and fun.
That's right, Gare. First, the ladies were picked up at the exciting and beautiful Insomnia Hotel, and then it was off sightseeing at the new Waste County Treatment Facility, an office provided by Missy K.
Then our ladies enjoyed a complimentary lunch provided by I Can't Believe It's Weasel. After a playful bout of diarrhea, it was off on a 5-mile nature hike in shoes provided by the American Council for Sharp Things Made Out of Glass.
And finally, it was off to Water Wiggle Wonderworld, where our contestants enjoyed a refreshing swim in outfits provided by Baltimore Brick.
What a day! The contestants who were lucky enough to be rescued will be ready for the evening gown competition.
Right after these messages from Oil of OK.
to spend hundreds of dollars a year on makeup and other beauty products, not to mention countless hours in front of the mirror trying to look my best for my precious family. Then I made an amazing discovery. I discovered that nobody gives a flying fish what I look like.
Oh, no, honey, really, you look fine.
Hey, Mom, you know, whatever. The truth is, I'm a middle-aged housewife with 2 kids and a husband who wouldn't notice if I had hair growing out of my teeth and a pickaxe through my head. That's why I use oil of OK. Oh, sure, other products cost more and they do a better job, but who's gonna notice anyway?
Hold it right there, honey.
Yes?
You look like you're headed to the kitchen. Could you get me some stewed prunes, please?
Oil of OK, the secret to average-looking skin.
What is it about Cindy Crawford that makes her the hottest model of our time?
Cindy, it's gotta be the mole.
No, Mars.
It's gotta be the mole.
It's not the mole, Mars.
What about the mole? It's gotta be the mole.
It's not the mole, Mars.
Please, Cindy, 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 please tell me it's the mole.
Mars. It's not the mole.
I got the mole. Hey, fellas, I got the mole. Hey, there goes Cindy Crawford. Cindy Crawford. Cindy Crawford.
And now it's time for everyone to really ogle the contestants as they walk down the runway.
From my shoulders made of pork to my tender legs of lamb. Got a gut that's full of mutton and a leftover the spam. Mid-market. I'm frozen in the mid-market. If I'm lean or if I'm fatty, I still ain't sure. I may look like pepperoni, but that yesterday's baloney. No matter how you feel, she will be a rock-a-roll. I'm frozen in the mid-market. There's been turkey to these turkeys and I've had all I can take. So they can just go base and sell their kids my blood steak. Mid-market. I'm frozen in the mid-market.
Roundhouse will be right back as Snick takes over our school.
Nickelodeon wants you to know that not all the scenes in Are You Afraid of the Dark are scary. For example, in this scene, just a boy listening to the radio. Oh! Okay, skip that. Well, right here, just a girl with a flashlight. Wow! Next, okay, not a bit scary here with the glasses. Wow! All right, it's a little scary, but if it wasn't, you'd have no excuse to hide under the furniture. Watch Are You Afraid of the Dark? Tonight at 9:30, 8:30 Central, only on SNICK.
Here's the ring. Here's the ring pop.
You can wear a ring around your finger, ring pop.
I love the way a ring looks. I love the way my ring tastes. Ring pop.
It's a juicy jewel of flavor, ring pop.
Will you wear my ring? Ring pop.
Ring pop. It's a lollipop without a stick. A ring of flavor you can lick.
And tart and sour blue raspberry too. So now you can get off the stick and get a ring.
Ring pop.
What's happening
geek.
Oh, if I'm such a pathetic geek, how come you're hanging out with me, huh?
Good question.
Whoa.
Oh, see, boys are so stupid.
It's true. You could spend years trying to teach a typical boyfriend how to behave, or you could just grow your own from scratch. From the people who brought you sea monkeys comes boyfriend in a bottle.
Cool, I got sweet and sincere.
That's right. Boyfriend in a bottle comes in sweet and sincere or hunky and dangerous. Just pour the contents into a jar and store in a cool, dry place. In just a few days, your boyfriend larva will start to develop.
Oh my gosh, he's so cute. Can I touch him?
No, he hasn't had his shots yet. And in no time at all, you'll have a new boyfriend you'll be proud to call your own.
Wow, are you my new girlfriend?
Uh-huh.
I must be the luckiest boy in the whole world.
And no more heartbreaks, because with boyfriend in a bottle, you can train him to be just like you want him to be.
Hey, look, there's your darling friend Sharon.
Oh, no, don't tap on the glass.
And no more headaches, because with boyfriend in a bottle, you're always right.
Sweetheart, I was just wondering... I'm sorry.
And the best thing is, when you get tired of your new boyfriend, you don't even have to bother breaking up with him, because boyfriend in a bottle is disposable.
Hey, you. What do you say we head on up to the mall and spit off the escalator?
Oh, okay, but I just need to take care of one little thing. Oh, no!
New boyfriend in a bottle, because if you can't find a boyfriend, you can always grow your own.
My best friend Helen and I both got new perms yesterday, but when we went out last night, she got all the attention. And to make matters worse, I found out she did hers at home. Accidentally. How? With the new Electroperm 2000. Just insert Electroperm 2000 into any standard 110-volt wall socket, and in seconds, you'll be the life of the party.
Hey, great perm, Helen.
Not only did she look great, but she taught us all a hot new dance. Perm is just to die for. Trust me, she almost did. No. The new Electroperm 2000. Easy to use? Sure. Inexpensive? You bet. Save? Hey, what do you want for $2?
Hey, I love what you done with your hair, man.
The new Electroperm 2000. A shocking statement for today's complacent hair.
Hold it right there! Oh, what is this? This sketch is completely irresponsible. What in Sam Hill is going on here? Now kids all over the country are going to be putting these things in wall sockets? I don't think so. Go back to the story about the beauty pageant, and kids at home, don't ever put anything in an outlet. Check the beds. There's a loony on the loose.
Welcome back. I'll never forget when I was a contestant years ago. Whether you win or lose, you make wonderful friendships that will last a lifetime. Let's go backstage.
Excuse me, but what kind of an ugly color of a nail polish wearing skeezer are you to be insulting my evening gown?
Oh, yeah? Well, what kind of wrong conditioner for dry, color-treated hair using skank look like shampoo in a swimsuit?
That's the scene backstage at the pageant where our two competitors have launched into the first round of Girl Fight. Let's join the action as Cindy Winman from Mrs. Zimmer's homeroom is making an offensive move.
You know, I think maybe you should consider taking that wrong outfit for this decade having behind to a safer place.
Oh, it's an intense taunt from Cindy. Let's see how her rival, Julie Briggs, spirited cheerleader and home ex-scholar, responds.
Oh, I'm so sure I'm intimidated. I'm just shaking in my shoes, which I might add are so much better coordinated with my dress than yours, it's not even amusing.
Ow! It's a ripping return from the plucky pom-pom girl. We may see a physical response from her rival who has been training non-stop with a hair-pulling expert. That's it. Looks like we got a tie-break situation. Join us next week when we pry these two feisty females apart for another round of Girl Fight.
And now we have a special guest performer for tonight's show.
Presenting the newest rock sensation of the 90s, mutated from the genes of Eddie Van Halen and He Haw's Roy Clark, is the world's first and only heavy metal, bluegrass, banjo-playing, folk-singing headbanger, John Bon Jovi.
In 1, 2, 3, 4. This land is my land. Land is your land. To the Hawaiian Islands.
Move over, Michael. Step aside, Mick, because we've got the heavy hit.
Bon Jovi rules. Yeah!
And now it's time to narrow the contestants down to just a few, so the rest of them will have to stand up here overdressed and feeling really rejected and depressed while trying to maintain a phony smile.
Then we'll parade the rest of them in front of the camera so that people at home can see their scores at the bottom of the screen. That way, everybody can get a good laugh at the expense of the girl with the big confident smile who's only scored a 3.5.
We'll be right back with more humiliation right after these phony commercials.
What what makes Julia Roberts one of the hottest actresses of our time?
It's gotta be the lips. Julia, tell me, please, please, it's gotta be the lips. It's gotta be the lips.
It's not the lips, Mars.
Hey, I got the lips! I got the lips!
Hey, there goes Julia Roberts!
No, I'm Julia. That's me.
Ouch! Bothered by pests? Try new Pest Off. Sure, it works on roaches, ants, and silverfish, but it also takes care of the real pests, the ones that bother you outside your home. Hare Krishna? No problem. Pest Off can handle them.
Wow.
Pest Off also works on street mimes and those guys who try to wash your windshield without you asking them to.
Oh.
Wow, isn't that incredible?
That's good.
Good? What do you mean good? Isn't it the most fantastic product you've ever tried? Well, don't you just want to jump up and down and shout its praises? Don't you just want to have my ears?
For the real pests in your life, don't get mad. Get pest off.
Roundhouse will be right back as Nick takes over our school.
The Nick Maniac Challenge presents action times 2. 2 hours of Nickelodeon's guts. 2 hours of wild and crazy kids. Take the challenge this weekend on Nick.
Super Soaker Man, the robot with super soaker power.
We saw it last night. It flew like nothing of this world. It may have permanently affected Cuthbert here.
The Super Soaker Wing Thing is a water-powered airplane that can fly so high, you won't believe it.
The next time we see one, we plan to take a picture.
It takes to the air the way no ordinary toy airplane would dream of.
Bobby was so scared, he swallowed his kazoo.
The Super Soaker Wing Thing. It flies like nothing in this world.
And now back to Roundhouse as Nick takes over our school.
The crime dog, with a few tips on how you can keep your home crime-free. First of all, always make sure you lock your doors and windows at night. And always report anything suspicious to the police right away.
Hey, dog, psst, don't do that. Shh.
Sorry, guys.
Don't do that.
It's my job to make your job as tough as possible.
Oh, big stuff. Dog, you want a T-bone?
Nice try, fellas. I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, come on, doggy. Good dog. Yeah.
Hold on there. I see your angle. You scratch behind my ears, I scratch behind yours. Nothing doing.
Hey, big stuff. How about some leg?
Ooh, take the house, take the money, take everything, take all you want. You can have it. It's all yours. It's all yours.
Hi, I'm Babar Bush, And reading is important. Now there's a new way to enjoy some of your favorite works of literature with new toilet paperback novels. Soft on your skin and beneficial to your mind, toilet paperback novels educate and entertain you at a time when you're most relaxed and open to new ideas. And furthermore, you won't have to fuss with those clumsy bookmarks anymore. Enjoy favorites like Islands in the Stream and Goodbye, Mr. Chips. For the young readers, there's The Little Engine That Could and Winnie the Pooh. And for some of those irregular days, there's modern classics like Misery. My personal favorite is a time-honored classic, Margaret Mitchell's Gone with the Wind.
I wouldn't go in there right now. I just finished 6 chapters of Death in the Afternoon.
Oh, George. America, let's pick up a book and wipe away illiteracy.
And now Mary Jo, Bobby, Sue, Teeny, Beth will do an interview from the dressing room so we can show a lot of gratuitous scenes of women running around half-dressed.
Ow! You hit me!
You were leering.
I was watching.
Oh, honey, look, this is watching. And this is leering.
All right, I'm sorry. If I do it again, you can hit me.
Oh, fine.
And now it's on to our exciting talent competition. Since our contestants have very little talent, we'll just show some clips of some of the acts that took place earlier.
I will now demonstrate the art of speed dialing from a reclined position. Local and long distance. And for my encore, rotary.
Right.
Okay, so now you put the tang in the water, and then you stir. Ooh. Till the one day when the lady met this fellow, and they knew that it was much more than a hunch. That this group must somehow form a family. That's the way they all became the Brady Bunch.
Incredible. Just incredible. Well, it won't be long now. Soon we'll find out who'll be the new Miss American Universal International I Look Better Than You right after these messages from Mad Max Factor.
Tired of spending more money on makeup than you do on food? Sick of wasting countless hours fritzing with your hair and clothes? Then stop. Now, there's a new way to get praise and admiration from all those around you without doing a thing. From a future post-apocalyptic world comes a revolutionary new approach to beauty. Introducing the ultimate in a beauty consultant, it's Mad Max Factor.
I've been dieting for 2 weeks. I wonder what the scale says.
Ouch! What are you trying to do, Lardo? Kill me?
You know, mates, I think you may need to be recalibrated.
No, really. She's light as a feather. Is she on yet? Tell her to get back on.
Yes, with Mad Max Factor, you can be as beautiful as you want with no effort at all.
We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Be the homecoming queen. Get a date with Luke. With Mad Max Factor, all your dreams come true.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?
Queen. Gotta be the queen. Snow White is a bag.
Oh.
Mad Max Factor. He puts beauty back in the eye of the beholder.
What is it about Dolly Parton that makes her stand out as one of the most noticeable talents of our time?
It's gotta be the... Nah, I ain't touching this.
Next up in the swimsuit competition, Miss Hawaii.
Ow, what'd you hit me for?
Miss Hawaii.
But she's not even on yet. She hasn't even come on. Whoa! Oh, that was a good call, honey. You better hit me a couple more times.
Oh, stop! Men, you can't live with them and you can't do this sketch without them.
And if I win the title, I will use the scholarship money to work toward a career working with abused, unborn, crippled, blind dolphins with dyslexia. Thank you. Thank you. What she said. I want to do that too, only more. And plus, I love my country. Oh.
Well, Mary Jo, Bobby, Sue, Jeannie, Beth, that concludes our competition. While the judges are making their final decision, we're going to do a cheesy pageant production number.
Every genius, every scholar, every brilliant, every... Sure, she's got a brilliant mind, but her body's intertwined. She knows Latin and Cuban, but we prefer her dumb and cute. Every genius, every scholar, every brilliant, every... Calculus is in her head, but we like her legs instead. Brains are great until we find organs of another kind. Every genius, every scholar, every brilliant, every... Can't take that look. Can't take that look.
moment you've all been waiting for. Of course, I'll announce the runner-up first. And the runner-up is Misinformed. That makes our winner Misdemeanor Tori O'Donnell.
Thank you. Thank you. I'd like to thank the rest of the contestants for being, kind of ugly. And now I have something to say. I can't accept this crown. Ooh, what? I entered this contest to prove a point. It doesn't matter what you look like on the outside. The only thing that matters is who you are on the inside. And so I can't wear that crown.
Did I forget to mention a $1,000 grand prize?
Give me that.
Now what do you have to say?
Reprise the theme song and roll the credits. Whenever my life gets restored down, I know I can go down to where the music and the fun never ends. As long as the music is playing, you know what I'm saying. I know that I can find a friend. Down at the Roundhouse.
Keep snicking with Ren and Stimpy coming up next. Plus, it's slime time for Wilder Elementary as Nick Takes Over Your School continues.
That's good enough.
Roundhouse is taped before a live studio audience at Nickelodeon Studios at Universal Studios, Orlando, Florida.
Coming up next on Snick. It's the Ren Stimpy show. As Nickelodeon takes over our school. Happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy.
The all-new Thrasher is here.
Air blasters, Thrasher, blast 'em, no one can compete. Air blasters, Thrasher is awesome, the power is complete. Air blasters, Thrasher's amazing, powerful, tough to beat. Air blasters, motorized Thrasher, loads and repeats. Thrasher is gonna blow 'em off their feet. Air blasters.
Thrasher and the other Air Blasters from Tyco.
From Touchstone Pictures, Martin Harvey thought he planned the perfect sailing vacation. But what he got was...
Captain Ron.
Are you kidding?
Now Martin's boat, his wife...
Captain Ron, may I have the camera, please?
...and his kids...
You want a beer, you get your own beer.
...are under Captain Ron's spell, and it's driving Martin crazy. Kurt Russell. Martin Short. Captain Ron.
Hang on, boss. Oh!
Rated PG-13.
This morning, we were regular 5th graders. Now we're heroes. It all started when we were separated from our class on a field trip. We were off goofing around when we realized we're late. We're gonna miss our bus. We knew if we missed our bus, we'd be toast. Once we saw our bus, we figured we were aces. We were wrong. How come we don't know anyone on this bus? Because that's our bus.
What bus are you boys supposed to be on?
The one that's going to McDonald's. Yeah.
Follow that bus.
Now we're famous, which is cool, because famous people never do homework.
If you really want to get someone wet, there's one sure way to go about it. The Super Soaker 200. genuine Super Soaker 200. Think of it as a waterfall you can aim.
Making this Nickelodeon film took a lot of rolling, a lot of smushing, a lot of pounding, and a lot of thinking.
Nick Takes Over Your School is brought to you by Post Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles cereals and Cheetos Paws, the cheese-flavored snack.
Hi, I'm Donnie from Wild and Crazy Kids, and I'm here with Christine, the winner of the Nick Takes Over Your School sweepstakes. So, Christine, what would you like to do now?
I think it's time for some slime.
Okay, let's do it. Your principal.
Slime.
Your third grade teacher.
Slime.
The cafeteria lady.
Slime.
Your Wait a minute, where's your gym teacher, Mr. Pewter?
Christine and Nickelodeon will never find me in here.
Slime.
Your entire third grade class. Hey, Christine, that was great.
Slime.
Wait a minute, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Ren Stimpy will be right back as Nick takes over our school.
Do you know someone like Matt?
I'm not denying anything, because there's nothing to deny. So just get off my case, would you?
Get to know 15, Nick's continuing high school saga, every weekday on Nickelodeon.
It's happening everywhere! Confection craziness! Baked goods battiness! Cookie cookiness! New Yoshi's cookie! Yoshi and Mario have a cookie factory gone mad! Only you can help sort them, stack them, and make them disappear! One player, two players, or four! Yoshi's cookie on NES and Game Boy!
Look, it's a dinosaur! Wrong, Brontosaurus breath. I'm not just a dinosaur. I'm Rocky D, dinosaur extraordinaire.
Wow, you eat rocks?
Well, certainly not those hard things you find on the ground, but these. Totally cool, new, soft and chewy Brox Rocks candies. Look like rocks, feel like rocks.
Hey, they don't taste like rocks, they're green.
Yup, 5 dynamite fruit flavors.
Excellent.
You can get your rocks from Brox Rocks.
Now, we're rocking with Brox Rocks.
We saw it last night. It flew like nothing of this world. It may have permanently affected Cuthbert here.
The Super Soaker Wing Thing is a water-powered airplane that can fly so high you won't believe it.
The next time we see one, we plan to take a picture.
It takes to the air the way no ordinary toy airplane would dream of.
Bobby was so scared, he swallowed his kazoo.
The Super Soaker Wing Thing. It flies like nothing in this world.
Nick has taken over our school. And now back to...
Are You Afraid of the Dark is next on Snick.
As Nickelodeon takes over our school.
4 times better, 4 times longer, 4 times the TV viewing pleasure guaranteed when you watch the 4 classic episodes in every very, very Nick at Night. Tonight, it's Very, Very Derby Day. 4 classic episodes guest starring horses. A salute to the Kentucky Derby. That's this week's Very, Very Nick at Night. And it all starts tonight at 10, 9 Central. Join us if you can. Thank you.
You're now fully trained
things, Special Agent. You have your assignment and your special equipment.
When you want a special water gun, you want the Super Soaker multi-directional soaker. Like our regular Super Soakers, the MDS delivers a drenching spray, but it also has an extra feature, a nozzle that lets you cover your flanks. The Super Soaker MDS.
Water gun's a whole new twist.
Also available, the Super Soaker Bow and Arrow.
Okay, next question. When peeling back the lid of a Jell-O pudding snack, yell!
Throw it away.
Lick it! Lick it! Okay, what one word best describes a Jell-O pudding snack?
Tasty.
Sorry, squishy. Squishy. Final question now. To get the last bit of your Jell-O pudding snack, the proper utensil is...
Spoon.
Cool, creamy Jell-O pudding snacks.
Okay, children, let's hula.
Forget that. Red, violet, fuchsia, chartreuse, zany, crazy, fun, bananas, batty, daffy, bonkers, nutty, silly, rowdy. Now's the time for Bright's hoops. Wild, wacky, delirious, brazen, brassy, 60s, surf, fly, downtown, uptown, jungle, tropical, abstract, funky, rock and roll, hip-hop, love and peace. It's all there with Bright's hoops from Maui Toys. A different hoop for all your friends, all your personalities, all your moods.
Nick Takes Over Your School is brought to you by Post Fruity and Cocoa Pebbles cereals and Cheetos Paws, the cheese-flavored snack.
Hi, I'm Kiki. And I'm Frank, and we're from Are You Afraid of the Dark? Right now, we're getting ready for a special Nick Takes Over Your School jam with Crisscross.
Yeah! And here they come!
Yeah!
And everything is to the back with a little slack, cause inside out is wiggin' and wiggin' and wiggin' and whack.
Hey, wasn't that great? Yeah! And stay tuned. Are You Afraid of the Dark is next as Nick takes over.
Right here on SNICK.
Are You Afraid of the Dark? We'll be right back as Nick takes over our school.
Are you a Nick maniac?
Yeah.
A fanatical follower of the First Kids Network? The ultimate Nick fan? Yeah. Then prove it by taking the Nick Maniac Challenge! Saturday, tune in for 2 hours of Nickelodeon's Guts. Sunday, it's 2 hours of Wild and Crazy Kids. While you're watching, Nick will challenge you with action questions which only a Nick Maniac could answer. Keep score and see how you rank. So, Nick Maniacs and Nick Maniac wannabes, take the Nick Maniac Challenge this weekend starting at 2/1 Central on Nick.
Super Soaker Man, the robot with Super Soaker power.
Look, it's a dinosaur!
Wrong, Brontosaurus Breath. I'm not just a dinosaur. I'm Rocky D, dinosaur extraordinaire.
Wow, you eat rocks?
Well, certainly not those hard things you find on the ground, but these. Totally cool, new, soft and chewy Brox Rocks candies. Look like rocks, feel like rocks.
Hey, they don't taste like rocks, they're green.
Yup, 5 dynamite fruit flavors.
Excellent!
You can get your rocks from Brox. Brox Rocks.
Now, we're rocking with Brox Rocks.
You better stay here. It's a pretty rough ride.
Yeah, right. My brother doesn't know what my Murray Flexor can do. The spring-loaded fork handles the tough stuff, no problem. And the oversized tubing is made for rugged riding. Yeah, he had no idea what my Murray Flexor could do. But he does now.
Hey, Flexor by Murray.
Nickelodeon's First Kids Network, right? So that we're kids, right? So that's where we're making this show, right?
What show?
This show.
We're on television? Duh! Nick is good. Even weird ones. Are You Afraid of the Dark will be right back as Nick takes over our school.
Thanks for watching Nick Takes Over
Our school. My school.
We had a great time
Taking over the school.
Sliming everyone and everything.
dancing with Crisscross.
And it all happened because I sent in a postcard. So keep watching the place where only kids win.
Nickelodeon! Yeah!